You can't say it, but you know it's true.
Hand me a microphone, Zyler.
We're back.
We back.
After
What's it like, J. Cole? We back.
No, I was thinking in the Chance the Rapper one, like on Acid Rap. And we back.
Oh.
See?
I don't really listen to Acid Rap.
Oh. Well, anyways.
Around.
So, what do you guys want to talk about next? I mean, we have the. Oh, I saw something that was interesting that before.
We're finishing up about the whole. Either you're an artist.
Yeah.
And you can put out your merch. Or you're a designer, they like you as a
designer, and they might not mess with you as an artist. You know what I mean? And that's realistically when it comes to when you're coming up. You know what I mean? It's like
it's easy to pigeonhole yourself.
Yeah, from what I've seen, it's like one or the other. When you're still making your way up. You know, obviously when you're a larger artist, you know you can have your merch in addition to having like a loyal following as an artist. You know, but. That's just from what I've seen. I mean, it might be completely different for you. You know, you may be the outlier to that trend, but it's definitely a trend that I've seen a lot. You know what I mean? A lot of artists who want to get into merch and they'll be like posting on Instagram like, oh yeah, like thinking about getting into merch, anybody trying to buy it, and then you know they get like 5-6 comments and people like, oh yeah, I want one, and nobody will actually buy it. You know what I mean? It's
all
just
of a
like,
sudden, you know, payday is not for like another week, bro.
Yeah.
And then that's
I
it.
got a few of those.
Yeah, you get like people will be like, damn, bro, this shirt is really dope. When can I get one? People are like, oh, you get it here, and then they go and they'll be like, okay, yeah, I got you. And then they just never buy it. You know what I mean? They might actually go on the site and everything, and they might get to the shopping cart, but they'll be like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? And that's just a reality of things. Like,
it's true.
Could you only get them through you, or can you get them online?
He has a site. I actually put it in the description of this video below. I actually just put you down as one of our sponsors. You can take, you know, so.
Yeah, just like real big like right here. You know.
Yeah. What's it called? But it's also.
Can't miss it.
I'll just put it at the end of the video too, and like the little final like social media stuff. I'll put that. I'll designate a little cut for that too. But next topic. Before we go to this next topic, I'm sorry. I saw this one thing that was interesting. I don't know if it's true, but it was like Drake's son's name is Adonis Mahbed, like Mahbed.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Graham, like that's his actual name.
Adonis Mahbed Graham.
Yeah. And so that's why the line, I only love my bed and my mom, I'm sorry, makes sense. Yeah. I don't know if that's the son's actual name, but I saw that post, I was like, wait, what? Like.
That'd be weird to call your kid, yo, bed. Yo, come here.
But I think it's like my bed in like the Arabic kind of like.
Yeah, like not Arabian. My bed, but like my bed.
Yeah, exactly. And it just kind of sounds like my bed, you know. I don't know, that was something random I
never thought about that. That's good.
Something random I saw today that I just wanted to touch on.
Okay.
LeBron.
Yo, I got that notification yesterday. I was like, what? Because I was talking so much shit. Like, he won't go out west. There's no point. There's nothing out there. He wants to win. He wants to be Jordan.
There's money out there, man. You gotta forget.
I mean,
LA.
You like 50 mil on the table, though.
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, I've always been a Lakers fan.
It starts like that.
Yeah, I've seen like random memes like, Kobe Bryant is the better Laker in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Like LeBron James is coming. Like, wow, they're starting already. Like,
damn, literally.
How do you feel about that? I mean, me personally, like I feel like with LeBron, he should have like a team that he can bring with him. He can't just go there by himself. Because if he goes by himself, it's just going to be like him rebuilding the team, and then it's going to be like 5 or 6 years.
It's going to be a repeat of the Cavs time.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So it's going to, then by the time 5 or 6 years, he's going to be 40 something, and it's just like, well, he's getting older now. So like, is he really going to be able to get a ring? You know, like, is
I don't think he's going to
take that. You know, so definitely I see with Paul George coming over there, and like maybe another solid point guard, he'd be fine.
Paul George re-signed with OKC for 4 years, so he's off the table. Chris Paul might, but I don't know why. If he went to Game 7 with the Warriors, why would he leave that to go to a team that's worse? I mean, I guess just because they got Bron, you know, that's an automatic at least playoff spot.
Yeah, playoffs minimum.
But I don't know, man. I don't know unless next year.
This would be like really determining factor of, since LeBron is in the East, he was skating by. Okay, now LeBron's in the West now. Let's see what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
How far do you think he'll go in the West?
First year he might make it to like the
Semifinals.
I say make the semifinals.
I think for sure he might make it to the finals.
Think so?
Oh.
Depending on his team, I give him semifinals. But
I think semifinals too, because Warriors, Rockets, and then whatever team LeBron's on. And then
I'm definitely a diehard LeBron fan, but I don't see him getting all the way there the first year. You know, because it's like he's still getting used to the team.
Because even with the
He
Heat,
does
remember
have playoff experience, obviously. But
that too. All the people on the team are in their early 20s. They don't know shit. They're not like they're still rookies and second years.
yeah,
Right.
he'll work around it. You know, he's gonna be like the coach. He's gonna act.
Oh yeah, he's head coach of the team on the floor.
Of course, he's always been the coach. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've also thought about issues as far as like NBA stars, like especially like predominantly black ones. What can they possibly do for the community? Just things like that. Like they have all this money. Like what can they do to like better, you know, the idea of poverty, just like uplifting the community. Like what can they do if they haven't done anything already?
Like
they
building
would've put
basketball courts and shit.
Yeah, like they would have put their money together. Like what kind of thing?
Oh, we talked about that too. Talking about the NFL, remember?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, the fact that,
NFL too.
If all the players in the NFL just pooled their money together, they can literally build their own league like that. But you know,
The greater society doesn't want that.
yeah, you mean like the handful of old white men
That actually run the NFL.
Yeah.
They don't want that.
I think the NBA is a little more progressive.
But how could that? Well, how could that in the loophole?
For what?
For like people to just like build their own league versus just having the whole idea of someone being on top of them all the time. Like what could they do? Like,
I mean, it's definitely being done. I mean, you know, Ice Cube has his big three, which has hella
A lot of sponsors, a lot of viewership.
a lot of sponsors, and then it has hella former really good NBA players
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
you know what I
really
mean?
good players.
Like it's not like he's just pulling guys you never heard of that just happen to be in the NBA. He's like pulling big names like Amari Stoudemire or Nate Robinson.
Antoine Jameson, I think Paul Pierce.
Yeah, Paul Pierce. I think I know. Who else?
So it's basically guys.
Ron Artest / Meta World Peace.
Meta.
Yeah, my bad. Meta World Peace.
Meta, go in the stands and fuck you up, world peace.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, there are definitely smaller, and of course, LeVar Ball, his thing. What is going on with that?
I don't know.
One of our biggest episodes is us complimenting LeVar Ball, and now it's like the JBA, like you just have no idea what's going on with it anymore.
You're right. I gotta look into that.
And it's just like maybe he's still going about it. Who knows? Hey, but good news. Now, one of his other 17 sons can be recruited to the Cavs and be the new star of the Cavs because
LaMelo?
Maybe. I don't know about LaMelo, but
Wait, which one?
LiAngelo, isn't it the other one? Like the other one that's
the one that got undrafted.
Yeah, because
nobody said was good.
Wasn't that the one that was stealing in China?
Bro, in China. Like he has a Ferrari, but him and his friends were stealing $300 sunglasses worth of sunglasses or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I read on that. I didn't really speak a lot on that. I didn't really put enough thought into that. But I heard some rumors that Kawhi Leonard will be and going to the Lakers.
I saw that.
Yeah, he said he doesn't like San Antonio.
Yeah, so if he goes to the Lakers, that'll be solid.
Kawhi and LeBron, that's.
And then you have a couple young players. Yeah, that's definitely
all they gotta do is shoot the ball.
Semi-player, semi-finals.
Semi-player.
What
is it called? Semi-pro?
Yeah, they can go to the semi-finals with that. Definitely with LeBron, Kawhi, and a couple of those nice point guards.
Yeah, that's all. I mean,
guards in general.
All it is from what this is what LeBron needs to win. LeBron needs himself, obviously. Like any team if they have LeBron, they just need LeBron and two other scorers somebody that's good in the paint and somebody else that can that's also can shoot, you know what I mean? Who score 15 to 20 points each. And boom, that's all they need. That with LeBron scoring his 45, 50 points per game. You know what I mean? And with those other two people scoring at least 20 points, and the 5 to 10 that's being scored by other people. You know what I mean? And
that's 100 points.
There
just
you go.
Play defense.
Exactly, and then just play strong defense. That's really all LeBron needs to breeze through the season. You know
Especially to get through Golden State.
Oh, especially Golden State for sure.
You know who's a free agent next year? Klay Thompson.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
They can still do something without Klay.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay.
But what if he goes to the Lakers?
Oh, if he goes to the Lakers, oof.
Oh, man.
That's gonna probably make Curry mad.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
You
make
remember
it
the Celtics with Ray Allen when he went to
Oh
Miami?
yeah.
Of course.
And they didn't even look at him after that?
Yeah, they did. They should have did that. Ray Allen was their bread and butter.
I don't know, man. I doubt it, but Klay Thompson just might.
I know with
Consider
Golden
Lakers.
State, wherever LeBron goes, he can't shoot with them. He has to like play
Yeah.
the paint. He has to put him in the paint, and he has to play defense. Because if you don't, he will lose. As you can see, when you try to shoot with Golden State, it does not.
Yeah,
work.
there you go.
They
Plus, they
definitely-
re-signed Durant for this year and next year.
Yeah, so you got your weird lanky rebound man who can actually shoot threes from time to time. So
But what happens in the East now?
Yeah, what happens in the East?
My Celtics.
You know,
My Celtics. What's up?
I mean, I know
Bulls
it
out of the question.
did. Yeah, I mean, Bulls they got.
You got
It's okay.
The Bulls got a
Celtics
shitty
got
draft pick too. Like they got,
Who'd they draft? Oh, they Wendell Carter III.
yeah.
People were saying he's like an Al Horford. Me personally, I don't really like Al Horford, but he's good, I guess. I don't know what y'all were thinking.
I don't
I'm
know.
not too sure. They don't have money there. There's not a lot of money rolling in the East now.
I know the Bulls are like trying to rebuild their they're still in their rebuild process. They're really trying to like get together. They're like master team.
Yeah.
So it still might be a couple seasons before they get to where they want to be. So I don't know.
You know what's funny? Speaking of the draft, the only reason the Cavs drafted Colin Sexton was to trade him for Kemba Walker to try to keep LeBron. And on the very first day of free agency, or second day, LeBron's like, "Yeah, I'm gone. Fuck y'all."
Thank you for your time.
He literally hit him with the, "Okay, I'm good. Bye."
Like LeBron, we did all this for you, LeBron. I'm good, love. Enjoy.
Oh, yeah, Damn, where y'all want to go now?
Okay, I mean, I got something. I mean, if you want to switch the subject,
Of course, bro.
I am working on a tape right now.
Oh, really?
Mixtape?
Yeah.
Nice. What's it called?
Yeah.
I just named the College Kid the mixtape.
College kid, the next up.
Yeah, super simple. Trying to work on at least like 20 tracks on the tape.
20. Wow. Now, is it going to be 20 new tracks, or is it going to be like a mix of new songs and maybe a couple of the songs that you have that's on your SoundCloud?
So it's like probably a few songs that's already on my SoundCloud that I'm adding to them, and then like most of them are just new. So unreleased music that I'm just letting it go for free for the people.
Okay.
Music videos?
Actually, I'm working on one right now. College music video. So I have a song called College. It's cool. College Kid the mixtape, but I'm sure like my loyal fans know about College. I perform that at least once at either open mic or event that I play that song a lot. So
Gotcha.
music video coming out for that one too.
Nice. Did you see on the news the guy that was up, like when you're driving on the highway, those big ass green signs, how some guy was up there to record his music video?
Oh wow.
That's a good idea, bro.
I
We
didn't
try
know that.
It's risky.
Do you have any videos out at the moment, like any music videos, or is this is the one for college gonna be the first one?
That's gonna be the first music video, bro.
What's it called? So you said you're going for 20 songs. Okay, that's gonna.
For Beyonce, 20 songs, 20 videos
Yeah.
on midnight or some shit.
Not 20 songs, 20 videos. We're taking it one step at a time, but videos for this one, it's pretty much almost done. And then I'm working on a Butterfly music videos coming out for the summer too.
Okay.
So people know me and my music, they know about Butterfly as well.
Okay.
So where are you gonna be putting all the music, all the videos at?
On his SoundCloud, right?
Yeah, YouTube. I have a YouTube page as well, which I'm really trying to boost the following up. I really don't have any followers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real hard.
Yeah, us either. We're still at like 23 or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
So.
The tape.
I didn't forget what you were talking about. I just forgot what I was saying. I knew we were still talking about the tape. So I think that's gonna be great, and 100%. I mean, that's. And if worse comes to worse, if you wanna start releasing it for like streaming services, I can put you onto. I can link you to a site that's really efficient, but also really cheap. When it comes to cheap, it's really efficient. It's really
Inexpensive.
It's inexpensive. I don't want to say cheap because then it makes it sound like.
Yeah, that's a negative connotation.
Yeah, it's a negative connotation with cheap, but it's an inexpensive site that allows you to. It posts your music to over 105 different streaming sites. Obviously, your big ones like Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, and stuff like that, but also and Google Play. For people who use that, And then there's also like ones you never heard of, like Groove and like a bunch of other stuff. Like they're just.
I've heard of Groove.
I've briefly heard of Groove too, but just ones that people don't actively use, but it's still posted to over. And for a single artist, it's like $20 a month. So if you want to start getting into streaming revenue, which it might not be a lot at first, but but they do it in 3-month increments. So if like somebody's listening to your album or your mixtape on the Apple Music, you know what I mean. You over the course of 3 months, you might get a little decent amount of money. Like it might not be a whole lot, but for $20 for the investment, and even if it's $60, $75 or something, if you want to get into that, I can definitely link you.
Profit.
Yeah, if you want to get into that, I can definitely link you to that site.
Definitely, bro.
And I also know plenty of people that do videos as well. If you're potentially looking for, I don't know how much you pay for videos right now, but if you're potentially looking for people who do videos, I know some people who do good quality videos for, also not super inexpensive, but quality videos for a decent price.
Okay. We'll work something out, bro. Like I said, I'll reach out to you as far as the streaming service and then the videos as well. Just keep you posted on what I got going on. We could definitely set up some time to come back again.
Yeah, most definitely.
And I can tell you the progress of what's going on. So.
Okay.
You want to spit anything?
Oh yeah, I can spit something for you.
Feel free. I mean, it doesn't have to be something. It doesn't have to be a freestyle. If you just have like a dope verse from one of your songs off the top of your head, go for it, bro.
Okay.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
It's all good. Yeah.
He did mean to put you on the spot. That's what we do here.
Okay, it's all good. I got something.
We bring you in an uncomfortable environment and put you on the spot.
And if you succeed, you succeed.
Yeah, if you succeed, you'll make it forever.
I got you. I say, cataclysmic actions got me reacting like I'm a social pass up in this madness, but that's not here nor there. Who could take a mic and raise it up in the air and spit a couple bars until the live crowd disappears? I got a dark-skinned alcoholic with a natural hair. She asked me for a drink, I went anytime I'll be there. I got a hot tamale mind, since the cops try to act like I'm a homicidal maniac. I should've let my girl handle that because she is a black, but that's okay. My mama got my back, and shout out to my dad, I leave my problems in the past. Don't worry about me, I'm just dealing with stress. I'm just a phone call away from being off of the edge. I cannot smoke, I got my heart beating off of this hand. Sometimes I contemplate if I'm walking closer to breathe. Why don't the city just let me be? Why don't they let me breathe? That was just...
That was
Nice, I like that.
That was dope, man. That was dope, man.
That was
Little shorty with natural hair, I respect it.
Exactly. You said that even though she ain't black, that's okay.
That's all good.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we don't discriminate over here.
If it ain't white, it ain't right
No,
anyways.
that's
I
right.
ain't saying all that. I ain't saying all that, but I ain't saying all of that. Definitely. I love all different colors, man.
That's beautiful
Any-
all over the world.
Any last minute things you want to say? Because I know this is going to be somewhat of a shorter episode because Angel has to...
I mean, you can do your thing, bro.
I don't know.
I gotta go to work.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I don't really have anything else to be honest, you know what I mean? Do you anything else you want to leave off with?
Oh
right now?
man, definitely. If anybody out there have any connections for me, definitely send them. Drop that information under this link. I go by Mari Denham. I'm from the South Side of Chicago, making music. I got a merch line. Look me up on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm all under that Mari Denham. So MARIDENIM, like the jeans.
And
Check me out.
Like I said, I put it in the description, but I also put a little clip up in the video with all of that posted. Oh my god! And there you go. And that this has been season 2, a shorter episode, but season 2, episode 2. And Angel, any final shoutouts?
Anybody needs work, I got you. Like a job, I got you.
Yeah.
I got this guy a job.
Yeah.
I think you like it. It's
Yeah,
so easy.
It's cool. I got the same connection, so come to me. I need that referral money.
Oh, you right. I'm doing my thing.
What's it called? Angel don't actually pay rent. I need.
I pay rent. I'll tell you after we stop.
All right, cool. But
Yeah. Any shoutouts?
Oh man, nah.
Shout out my moms.
Yeah, shout out my moms, actually, my parents, for supporting me for all the things that I've done, and they're still supporting me, so I appreciate that. My peoples definitely want to be taken care of when I get to where I need to be.
of course,
For sure.
that's the plan.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my roommate, even though she's making hella noise in the background, which y'all can probably hear. Shout out to my goddaughter. Shout out to her father, Free, High City Pac-Man. Shout out to everybody.
Baptism and everything?
I don't know if they're doing baptism, but we'll fuck with that.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the Washington Ace, man. They
Hey.
helped me build my platform, my profile as an artist too.
Yeah, shout
Number
out.
1 for Ace, probably would be it right now.
So shout out to everybody, and shout out to all the followers. Shout out to my roommate once again. He's always standing right there. And this has been another episode.
Shout out my fam.
Shout out, yeah, we're done.